raise your hand if you're getting ready for a new puppy. Now, I love that you're planning ahead, or maybe you're just starting to get organized now that your new family members arrived home. All right, let's talk about the topic you know you'll need, but maybe you just aren't sure where to start. Vets. Now, I encourage you to start to search before your puppy actually comes home. Have you heard how vets are in short supply right now? Appointments can be hard to get, but puppies need to stay current on specific schedules for vaccinations. So start looking for a vet as soon as you know that you'll be getting a puppy. I suggest starting with recommendations from fellow pet owners, breeders, and even local pet-related businesses. You're going to want to search online for the reviews and vet clinic websites to gauge the services offered and read general feedback from clients. I would also suggest checking out this directory to find fear-free certified clinics or vets. These businesses have gone through additional certifications to understand canine behavior and make it a stress-free experience for your dog. Now, once you've found a clinic to review, check out the services offered. Check if the clinic offers a broad range of services, such as preventative care, surgery, emergency services, and even dental care. If the clinic doesn't offer all of those things I mentioned, just ask how and where they refer their clients. The location of the vet clinic and the others that they might refer you to, that might matter to you. And it can be worth it to drive to the right clinic. But remember, puppies have to see the vet fairly often the first few months, and some puppies get car sick, and they don't love the car right away. So build that into your evaluation of the right clinic. It may not be the norm, but I always suggest asking for a tour of the clinic to assess cleanliness, organization, and just the overall environment prior to going with your dog. Now, don't be surprised if they decline the request, as they are very busy and they're working hard to create a calm environment for all pets in their care. And strangers walking through just may throw things off. Some offices are set up to allow this, but other offices are not. Next, I want you to meet the veterinary team. This may not be something everybody does, but if you have an opportunity to do it, it's really a great idea. And then you can watch the staff interactions and look at how the staff interacts with both pets and humans. You're looking for a friendly and professional demeanor, but also a vet who's able to tailor their approach to meet the animal's temperament. Vets who are fear-free certified will conduct their exam while maybe sitting on the floor with the dog. Now, my vet did that when I took Lady in for her checkup, and she did so well. The vet and I, we were able to talk for a while to get her used to his presence in the room. Then when he saw that she was relaxed, he was able to do the physical exam without any protests from Lady. So if you get a chance to talk to the vet, I just want you to have a few questions ready, such as their approach to preventative care, their experience with specific breeds, and handling of emergencies. So if you know your dog's breed already, you can ask about the breed-specific health issues and whether the vet has experience with those conditions. Now, the other piece of info I want you to get while checking out the clinic is if they offer any puppy wellness plans. So these plans can often have a flat rate price for the first year, which includes vaccinations, routine checkups, and maybe perhaps the microchip, and maybe even spay and neutering. So as part of your research, check out the vet's hours and evaluate how those hours fit in with your schedule. Now, even though my vet is closed on the weekends, I still go there because all the other elements check most of the boxes on my must-have list. You're gonna definitely wanna understand the clinic's emergency protocol, including after-hour services or partnerships with emergency hospitals. I don't know about you, but sometimes making a phone call is so inconvenient. I have to find just the right time in the day to call and when I'm not gonna be interrupted, and then I hope that it's a good time to reach the person I'm calling. Well, if that sounds like you, check with your potential vet's office to see how they make appointments or handle follow-up concerns. There are multiple programs the vet's offices now have available to them that just manage online appointments and allow for text communication. Many of my students find that very convenient, especially when it comes to things like medicine refills or following up on any appointment. Another thing to ask about is cost and insurance. So I want you to check in the cost of the services and compare them with other clinics, balancing it out with the other factors I mentioned, like convenience and communication style. A veterinarian visit costs about $61, according to the Forbes Advisor analysis of vet costs. That's just the wellness vet exam fee. So your cost is going to be higher if your pet needs vaccinations or any other health-related treatment. And if your pet has an illness or an injury, you can expect veterinary expenses such as diagnostic testing, treatments, and medications. When I had a lab named Bear, he tore his ACL jumping off the back steps. It was a freak accident, and to treat it, I had to spend $2,500. That was 20 years ago. Today, that surgery could cost you $5,000 or more. Pet insurance could be a good way to offset those types of costs. So I suggest you look into pet insurance as soon as you know that you're going to be getting a puppy. And you can ask potential clinics what kind of insurance they accept. So just like with any medical care for humans, the cost of vet care has gone up significantly. You can talk to your vet clinic about which plans they accept And also if they bill directly to the insurance company or you have to pay out of pocket and then get reimbursed. Those are important details to consider with your own financial situations. Keep in mind that the vet visits are gonna be stressful for your puppy. There are bright lights, a lot of unfamiliar smells of chemicals, cleaners, and just other animals, and even smells of the strong emotions of other animals. I want you to give your new puppy a few days to settle in, but then you can begin working on desensitization of some of the things he or she's going to experience while going to the vet. I worked on a skill with Pickles called chin rest. I taught him to rest his chin on a table or my hand to make exams easier. Pickles loves to train, so we turned this into a game. I just slowly added in some tools that mimic the tools the vet's going to use. Pickles gets a little overstimulated at the vet, but he complies with the vet's handling and he's relatively stress-free. The other way to help your puppy get used to the vet is what we call victory visits. This essentially means that visiting the vet's office without having the exam or any other uncomfortable procedures happen. And you can start by just walking your puppy around a parking lot, not even going in. You can check with the clinic to find the right time to come in and meet some of the staff and get some treats. Some pet owners, they'll come in, do some work with their dog on getting them on the scale, and this is really a great way to turn up the training dial pretty slowly. Now, I've been through multiple vets in the last few years. Some of them have closed, or the individual vet I liked left. Others have changed and are no longer a good fit for my dog. I want you to consider yourself an advocate for your dog. So if you feel that your vet is not listening to you or is not well educated in canine behavior, it's time to find a new vet. I talk more about the best way to advocate for your dog in this video. You're going to want to be prepared to advocate for him or her in a variety of situations, including the vet and on walks and with the groomer. Finally, I want to give you 2 good ways to prevent an expensive vet bill. Number 1, go to regular wellness checkups, including getting that blood work done. This proactive treatment can establish a baseline for certain health markers in your dog. When something comes up and your dog needs to be treated, the clinic uses these numbers to help determine what might be going on. And the second thing you can do is always accompany your dog to pee and poo. My dogs are 5, 6, and 5 months right now. I go out with each one of them when they have to go. One of the earliest signs of medical conditions is the pee or poo and the behavior during these activities. So, getting to know your dog's normal will better allow you to know early signs if something is off. This is gonna help save money by preventing the situation from escalating, hopefully preventing an expensive after-hours emergency vet visit. This may sound like a lot more than you were expecting when looking for a vet, but it's important and it's part of preparing for a puppy. Buying toys and crates and gates and food is also a big part. There are a few more things you're gonna need to know about on how to prepare for a puppy, which is why we've put together an awesome and free resource for you. So check out the link in the description below. Check it out, get yourself ready for you and your furry friend. Really, good preparation can save money. It can prevent puppy blues and it can make it easier on both you and your puppy. So let us help you get ready for your new pup. All right, this is Michelle, your certified trainer and puppy expert, signing off until next time.